What's up, everyone? I'm going to pretend I'm in a great mood when I'm not because the Blue Jays are playing the Red Sox, and it has been tough for one of us. I bet you could figure out which one. I'm Armchair. That's Dubs. Hey,
We're early tonight.
we're early. Everybody talks about all the, like, oh, you guys are always running late. What's going on? No, no, we're early. We're early tonight. We showed
This is
up on
probably the
time.
first time ever.
Uh, yeah, I think it's probably the first time ever. We might have gone early
Also, it
like
sounds like
8
we
times.
fixed my mic.
I hope so.
I think we did.
Okay, so that's what it was. We thought we had
Yep.
a problem. We troubleshot it and we figured it out. Why?
Anybody in
Professionals.
here can confirm, but I'm pretty sure we're good.
See these
Sounds
two
good
guys
on my
here?
end.
Professionals.
Fucking professionals, dude. We're
Fucking
fucking
banana bread at
meandering
work,
through.
bro.
Hell yeah, meandering through obstacles, figuring it out on the fly,
We're just
deleting our music provider.
yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. I had to the silence from the start of the stream is because I no longer
To call
subscribe
an
to
audible is what we had to do.
Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound costs a bunch of money, and we're not generating any income yet. We're close. We're getting there. We
In
appreciate
the year
everybody
of
for
our
jumping
Lord
in.
2025, everything is exorbitantly expensive.
That's a Snapple fact.
Uh, Also, what's expensive is me costing people money if they listen to me on Sunday. So I want
We
to
had a
come
rough
out and
day. Hey, we had
I
a
want
rough
to
day.
formally apologize to anybody that it rode with me last week. Week two, pretty solid. Did all right. Did just fine on week two. Week three, brother. Or excuse me, week one. No, I'm mixed up. Week two was good. Week three, absolutely fucking abysmal. I could not have picked. The only thing I got right all day, I think, was Jackson Smith and Jigby yards. That guy is just an absolute constant. Um, it would have been a whole lot of better of a day for me if Marvin Harrison Jr. didn't have a couple of dropsies.
Had the
Little,
dropsies.
little case of the oopsies. That was tough and cost me more money than I would like to say. Uh, Malik Neighbors not catching a touchdown was the difference between me and $2,500 on
Oh,
Sunday night, so that was also tough. Just all around a bad week, and I'd like to formally apologize, and I promise to be better this week.
it here's the difference between what we do and what other people do. Other people will tell you, I'm up 80 bajillion dollars, and they
Oh,
are what we call fucking liars.
yeah, we're more than a minute into this, so I'm gonna start swearing. I got blood fucked on
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for on Sunday. It was
Y-
not fucking good. It was bad. I had to file a police report. Like they did a sketch of the person that fucked me, and it was just me. I was like, ah,
You got Scooby Dooed in the
I
mirror.
did. I was like, oh no, it was me, wasn't it?
Um,
It
it
was all my own fault.
it was a particularly strange day of football.
It was the ugliest day of football in recent memory for me. I've been trying to figure out, like, I started doing a manual count of turnovers and realized, like, again, the year of our Lord 2025, somebody's got to have already done this, or I can ask a fucking robot to do it for me. There had to be a record number of turnovers for a 1 o'clock slate. It just had to be. There were so many. And there are so many that were taken away by penalties or not controlling the ball. Like, the Patriots had five turnovers, six if you want to count the fourth down conversion at the end of the game, and we had two taken away. Like we were awful. I just keep saying this to people is like it can't be that hard to hold on to the football. Obviously, I'm not getting hit by 250, 300-pound men. They're not peanut punching the ball out of my arms, but if you fumbled the ball that many times in the game, can we sacrifice a little speed and just hold it with two hands? Just fucking classic fullback maneuver. Like you got to do something different.
Do you know who didn't drop the ball? Travion Henderson.
No, he
No
didn't do much
fumbles.
with the ball either, but he didn't
Well,
drop it.
they're trying to use him as a gadget player, like they're trying to use Henderson like Sweet Feet.
I've almost said it after week two, but we didn't have a show. But week three really confirmed it for me. I don't think Josh McDaniels knows how to scheme for him. I don't think he knows how to use Travion Henderson yet, which is a little ridiculous to me because the few flashes we've seen from him, it should not be hard. Like get him out in
No.
space, get him running routes, Drake May throwing him the football. I think I've only coming to my brain right now, I've only seen one real pass to Travion Henderson, and it was like a wheel route for 15 yards and a first down.
Yeah,
Like
there were a couple of like screen passes, but that's not how you do it.
no, and like running him in like I don't know. I
Can I
feel like he's being misused through the first couple of weeks,
can I ask
especially
the real
like playing
question
time.
though?
It took yes, absolutely.
When does Ramondre get cut? And I want to preface this by saying
I don't
I
know what
love
his dead cap is off the
I
top of my head, but
I
it's got
love
to be
that.
close to 10 mil.
I love that guy. He has been the Patriot for as long as Brady has been gone.
Yep.
He has been the consummate professional. He has been the guy that is like not
I wanted him out of Oklahoma that draft. I was like, oh, that kid's a
he's
beast.
not been whining or complaining. He's never like whenever anybody else has gotten the ball, he's not like Gibson's getting the ball too much. He always goes about his business and does what he has to do. But if you are going to continue to fumble at an alarming rate, I
Like an alarming
simply
rate.
I simply cannot uh, in
Simply,
good
you're costing
conscience.
my team football games. No
The
matter how good you
Patriots
are,
were in
like
that
this,
game. That was their game to win, and they choked it away.
the whole team choked it away, but specifically from Andre Stevenson with those fumbles. You cannot fumble on the goal line. You can't do
No,
it. I don't care if you have like if you're reach, don't do it. Like just
it's so
you
bad.
have four chances. Just get in the end zone. You don't have to try to reach and make the play that time. I understand the mentality, but
Yeah,
fuck man, when you know that you have an issue with fumbles and in the case of Ramondre Stevenson, you may be one fumble away from not playing on this football team again, whether you're getting benched, cut, traded, whatever it may be. You have to have that in your mind. Like, hold on to the football.
all you got to do is hold the ball, hold the damn
He
ball,
was
man.
fantastic against Miami. He's the only reason we really had a chance in that one, despite all of the fuckery that happened at the end of that game with the kick returns and what have you. But
Yeah,
you cannot single-handedly cost my football team games and expect me not to turn on you a little
I
bit.
don't think Mike
I've
Vrabel will
defended
allow it.
him to the end.
Same,
I'm done. I'm over
same.
it.
I had my breaking point. It was 3 fumbles on the goal line.
I think Gibson's time as the lead running back was the fucking Abe Simpson walking into the bar meme. Just come in, grab the coat, and we're out. Like
Yeah, yeah,
it
he
was
didn't.
two plays,
Yeah,
immediately fumbled. Like
yeah.
just play Travion Henderson. I don't fucking care if he has 11 carries for 25 yards or whatever the hell he ended up with at the end of that game. He has the big play potential. He clearly has the juice. And I haven't seen him fumble yet. It's obviously been an incredibly limited sample size, but I'm so fucking over the fumbles and sloppy turnovers. The Steelers tried to give you that game. They
Give me
tried to do it.
give me Henderson. Give me Henderson and Gibson.
Uh,
And Gibson can
the
be the like change of
Steelers were
pace guy.
sloppy too. They had a bunch
Yeah,
of
they were.
fumbles and kicking the ball around,
Yeah.
and Aaron Rodgers is yelling at Pat Fryermuth because he's not staying in his fucking zone, and like they were a hot mess as well. I thought the defense played pretty good. They weren't nearly as active with the pass rush as they had been the first couple of weeks, and we were talking going into this game like if we can keep the sacks up and make Rodgers take a couple hits, throw the ball away a lot, like we should be all right. We really didn't do all that, and we still were all right. Outside of a couple big plays to DK Metcalf, the Calvin Austin touchdown, like
That
Christian
game didn't
Gonzalez would have
feel
been nice.
that game never felt out of reach though, right? Like never
One
really felt out of reach.
time, and it should have been with 6 turnovers.
Yes. And I guess that's my issue is that it never felt like we were like, we got no chance.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
annoying.
why it pisses me off so much. Is it's like if you had one less mistake, if you were even semi-competent at the like with the ball in your hands, we would have been all right. I'm getting pretty sick of no receivers stepping up either. Pop Douglas, where are you? You've been a fucking ghost. That fourth down conversion at the end of the game, you simply cannot have that. That like I said, like getting Ramondre benched with one play. That one play should give Efton Chisholm your job. And I like Pop Douglas. I really do. I've got him in a bunch of fantasy spots, which I'm regretting right now. But
I'm curious to see when he gets his opportunity. I hope he takes advantage of it.
he's
Uh,
gotten a ton of snap. Oh,
yeah,
Chisholm.
yeah.
I thought you were talking about Douglas. I was
No,
like,
no,
he's fucking had
no,
it.
no. Douglas had his chance. I think that Douglas was a flash in the pan again. another player that like showed flashes, but like if you have Diggs in the slot and you're
It
hoping that
opens up Kyle Williams.
Kyle Williams showing a little bit of potential, they need to get him more involved.
Him and Chisholm. They both need to be playing.
And they need to put Chisholm in. Like go with the young guys and Diggs, and then you throw your check downs and your like your emergency valve
Mac Hollins
is your
sees way
two
too
tight
much of the
ends.
field for me.
Is your two tight ends. I'm fine with Mac Hollins. I'll take Mac Hollins.
He run blocks, like I get it. He's fine. It's just I want the kids playing.
He's a bit of an animal, and I'm all right with it.
That screenshot of Pop Douglas catching the fourth down ball behind the line and then juking back an extra 2 yards to try to make a guy miss when literally all he had to do was fall backwards.
Yeah, I was that was particularly frustrating. That was the part where I actually there was
Drake
still time.
May pick too, where he just absolutely needs to throw the ball away there, and he's trying to make a play as he's falling.
There was time.
Quarterbacks do that.
Time in the game left, and I turned it off. I was like, "No, that's it. We're done. Over." And I walked away from it at that point for my mental health. It's for my mental health. Had to happen. RC wants to know if the Sox are costing the Jays the AL wildcard bye. I don't think so. They're playing poorly right now. It's not even poorly. And
it's not going to be me if it's not going to be those Red Sox if it happens. Like you're 4 games up on us right now.
Has nothing to do with
this up. It's going to be the next series, not this one.
Yes, I in my head, and we will talk plenty of Sox and Jays as they are currently.
We both have the game on right now.
Sox are leading 3-0. 1 man on. Scherzer.
Alex Bregman posted a clip of the town today, so he's absolutely locked in. He's already 1 for 2. He's up to bat right now. I'm sure it's gonna be a bomb.
It's a single up the middle.
Beautiful.
Also wants to know if the clock has struck 12 on Scherzer. I don't know if it's that. I think he's tipping or something. Like there's something wrong with him. I don't think it's a physical thing though. I think that he's tipping his pitches. I'm
still comfortable giving him the ball in the playoffs.
It's like, that guy's an animal, and he's still It's not like he struck out 2 batters in a row before Bregman came up. Also, shout out to Bregman. Guy, like I hate this because I don't like it at all. He's real good. He's real good.
Been ghost for like a month, but he's getting hot when we need him.
Well, it's all you can do. It's all you can do.
I'm not worried about him at all. He'll be.
I love it. So Sox are currently leading. It's the top of the 4th. 2 men on, with Bregman up. 2 men on. 3-0. They need. Oh, he's saying we got out of the beginning. See, he's telling me you're ahead. You're ahead, you son of a bitch. No spoilers.
Absolutely 0 spoilers.
You can no spoilers in chat because we need to be able to watch and see at the same time. I've got my phone up here. Although I'm gonna say RC,
all of my boxes on my computer right now are like super fucking small because I have a billion things going on over here.
I appreciate you jumping in here. We are closing in, ladies and gentlemen. We are almost to that moment. We are at 2123 out of 4,000 watch hours. We are over the 50% mark, 53% of the way there. So every time one of you comes on to one of these lives, whether it's on Sunday or today, we get a little bit closer. Even if you put us on mute in the background, it still counts. Still counts. So we appreciate that. Can we talk a little bit about the Cowboys?
Yeah, I'll go anywhere you want to go.
Let's go. Let's talk Cowboys.
I've got shit for every game.
Because yikes, big yikes.
I mean, that team is absolutely nothing without CeeDee Lamb, and that was just shown in a very mainstream way.
How do you get dog walked by that team?
You can't allow 4 touchdowns to Caleb Williams and not fire somebody the next day. The Cowboys have allowed 900 yards passing this year, which is a whole lot more than the next place team. And when you have 40-something million locked up between your top 2 corners a year, I think it's 41 mil combined with Diggs and Bland, and you're giving up 900 yards passing through 3 weeks, you got to change something.
They should consider a trade.
We'll pay everyone but the actual good player.
I think they should consider a trade for a guy who can play multiple positions off
Yep.
the edge, maybe like a dependable pass rusher, and maybe like a scrappy wide receiver. I think Green Bay might have one available. Oh no, he just re-upped there for forever. You big idiots.
Watching them pay everyone else but Micah was just baffling to me all year, and it's just another
My that was
example
my
of
favorite
Jerry
thing.
Jones being
I loved watching it though because you watch
Jerry
Jerry
Jones.
go, "I'm gonna pay the kicker,"
That
and
guy. Yeah.
you're like Brandon Aubrey, and it's like, yeah, and he's like, well, okay, that makes sense. He's done really well for you, and they're like, I'm gonna pay Kurt Ferguson, and it's like, what about me? Are you gonna pay me? And he's like, we'll see, we'll
We'll
see.
see.
And
Is
then
your name Micah Parsons? If not, you might get paid. Uh, Jake Ferguson having 13 catches and only 21 fantasy points, by the way, is fucking criminal.
do better.
Be better than that. Go for more yards. 13 catches and 80 yards, brother. Are we sure? Um, yeah, I don't know. That Cowboys team is atrocious. Dak Prescott, like the second CeeDee Lamb isn't on the field, he turns back into what everyone tells you Dak Prescott is, what he's shown to be. Um,
Jeez,
that entire team just fell apart the second CeeDee Lamb got hurt.
they were fine. Like they were really fine. And then and I mean this like respectfully,
I mean, it was
they
quick.
were they were going to be a problem in their division, but they were never going to win their division. I think the Eagles are better, and I still think that the Commanders are better. But like they were fine. Like they were gonna be a frisky team. And then CeeDee Lamb goes down, and they're like, we're gonna compete with the Dolphins for the worst record of all of football
And the
ever,
Jets.
and the Jets. Just everybody worse than everybody.
Cowboys defense, I already told you the 900 yards, but against quarterbacks so far through 3 weeks, 900 yards allowed passing, a 7-1 touchdown to interception ratio, and a 125.4 QBR.
I mean, it's not
If you
good.
play the Dallas Cowboys and you're a quarterback this year, you're gonna have a fucking generational day. You're gonna absolutely just make
Just
your whole career playing the
bet on
Dallas
the
Cowboys.
bet on the Cowboys losing.
Roma Dunze continues to be a like legit weapon. Uh,
I told you I would apologize for that. I also said I could be wrong, but I didn't feel comfortable about it. That was my only
uh,
issue.
as we're talking about the pass game against the Cowboys and their pass game, why are we not running the ball? They're the most pass attempts in the NFL so far through 3 weeks, and the most efficient part of their offense has been Javonte Williams. And low-key Miles Sanders has not been terrible through a couple weeks.
Because the
Uh,
Cowboys.
it's crazy. Like, how many years in a row are we just gonna go, hey, Dak, throw the ball 50 times a game? Let's see it. It's
George
not
Pickens
fucking
and
working.
CeeDee Lamb and
That guy fucking George Pickens sucks.
Jalen Tolbert, I guess.
He's barely a wide receiver too, and his attitude makes him a four at best. Like I'm
Tolbert and
so out.
everybody else just been ugly.
Yeah,
Ugly.
that team sucks.
Uh,
Cowboys are terrible. Every time I've seen the Cowboys on TV, I've probably said this team is fucking terrible 100 times through the games. If there is the biggest crime happening in America right now is that I have to watch the Dallas Cowboys in the fucking game of the week at 4 o'clock every single week. And if I'm not, it's because they're in prime time somewhere else. Like they are abysmal, have been for years, and I'm so sick of them getting crammed down my throat in the media.
maybe people would hate the Cowboys less if we didn't have to watch them every waking fucking
Every
second.
fucking day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
While we're pissed, can we talk Cardinals Niners?
Sure.
While we're getting get the bat out.
Yep.
We talked Pats, now we get the Cowboys. Marvin Harrison, financially, there is nobody fucking me more right now than Marvin Harrison Jr. And I keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. But goddamn, man, can you help me out? Can you just help me out? The Niners survived the Mac Jones experience. Congratulations. It's fucking terrifying, but you made it through.
Yeah.
You get Brock Purdy back. Yay. 16-15 win for the Niners this week. They're 3-0 somehow by some act of God. Bosa went down for the season with an ACL in this game, so the injuries continue to pile up for that team. I have to imagine that the wheels are going to fall off here at some point. I know their schedule's absolute dog shit, and It is what it is. James Conner also went down in this game with a season-ending injury. Uh, but outside of the injuries, the actual gameplay on the field was painful
Gross.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Kyler
gross.
Murray and that Cardinals passing attack, like I've tried for a couple weeks now to bump them up and like, hey, I actually think this is a good offense. 165 passing yards per game is 27th in the league so far, and that is nothing scarier than pedestrian. Like that is a bad number. And every single time it drops, it's Kyler missing guys, it's captain check down, it's just it all looks bad. It looks out of sync and it does not look good.
Two things.
Yep.
One, it is now 4-0.
Beautiful.
That's
It's music to
a
my
Yoshida
ears.
home run.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Did hell
Yeah.
freeze over?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
fucking
Max giving him.
cranked
Yeah.
that.
Second thing, and probably the more important thing that I'm most concerned about, Danny Fans fan with a start one, running back one, wide receiver, one flex, Genty, Williams, Ladd, and Tet.
Oh, fuck yeah. What up, Danny?
I still think you got to start Javonte Williams now.
We were
He's
just talking about Javonte
he's the
Williams.
only part of that offense that's still working.
Yep.
So Williams is your running back. I
Start
was
one.
real disappointed with Tet last week. I
Me too.
don't know what to do about that.
I
I might
invested
go
very heavily in Tet McMillan on
I might
Sunday,
go
and he did
Genty
not
and
come through
Ladd
for me.
here, Danny. Genty, Javonte, and Ladd. McConkey will have a bounce back. He'll be fine.
I'm gonna go Javonte, Ladd, and I need to know if Christian Gonzalez is playing. I assume he is because he just said that like, oh, I wanted to play this week. They didn't let me. So I assume he's going to play, and if that's the case, I'm going to agree with Armchair. If Gonzalez is still out for some reason, I would go Javonte, Ladd, and Tet.
Yeah. Does Worthy change your answer? I think I stay the same
Mm,
without with or without
I
Worthy.
stay away from Worthy until I see him get heavily involved in the offense again. Because we obviously that was the plan going in, but he played what 10 snaps, if that.
Yeah.
Like I need to see it, especially with the injury.
Yeah, I agree. Fantasy on a Wednesday. Let's go.
I know, I love it.
Love it.
Pause the whole show. I got you, Danny.
We're in the middle of something. Doesn't even matter.
Don't care.
We're talking about shitty Cardinals football. Don't even worry about it. You ask your questions. We got you.
Like I said, that as somebody who's invested in the Cardinals, I want them to win that division. I am invested in them to win that division.
Sure.
It's not looking good. I've not liked what I've seen through 3 weeks of Cardinals football. It's been really close games that you should have won. Like this game should have been an easy Cardinals win. The Niners just tried to hand it to you. The Niners just keep getting away with it, man. It fucking drives me crazy. I hate that team.
Oh, Danny's a Phillies fan. You're in good shape. Phillies are good. Phillies are real good this year.
They were my preseason
Yeah,
World Series pick.
I'm a big fan of the Phillies.
Big Schwaba guy.
Yeah, big Schwarber guy. Big Dingers fan here. After the Marlins have a chance, I don't know. They play well every time anyone plays them. It's like, why do these guys win games? And it's like, I don't know, but they do.
I didn't see your torture ticket there.
Yeah. I tossed it in chat. If the Sox and Jays end up playing in the post, so Toronto, if you don't know, the Jays have clinched postseason berth guaranteed. They're absolutely going to be playing playoff baseball. At this rate, it won't be long because they're not winning anything in the postseason. However, if the Sox and Jays end up playing each other, I think we should have a torture ticket for the person on the losing side. Wheeler was such a tough break. I think there was many poured out in the Discord about Wheeler.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Danny,
Especially
if you're
for
not
a
in
guy
the
who was like, "Yeah, I might not come back."
if you're not in the armchair Discord, let me know and we'll get you in there. We'll put a link in the description or something. I can't drop it in chat because I don't think it'll let me do that. But
Got to bear with some people sometimes, but it's a good place. It's good.
there's a lot of good baseball chat in there, which is why I say it. A lot of really dumb football takes, but we appreciate them all the same.
Yep.
Right, RC? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm fucking kidding. Got him.
He
Got
at
him.
least leads with like, oh, I don't know much about football, which is like that's fair.
But we appreciate him nonetheless. Also, what the hell is going on with Cleveland and Detroit? We'll get into that. We gotta
Wait,
finish. Let's
we
finish the
gotta do
football.
football.
We gotta finish football.
No
Hey,
show has more ADD than we do. We
yeah,
just
what
fucking bounce around.
we're
It's like
we're
the
off the
I
rails.
we cling on to like the last word of whatever the other person said. Like, oh, and then this, and then that.
This is this is part of the fun of this show. You go to watch you turn on your TV and you're like, I'm gonna watch ESPN, and everybody's wearing suits and they got a full set and they
I
have a
got a
script and a
fucking
teleprompter.
420 for
Meanwhile,
all shirt.
I'm wearing
Armchair's posted up in the
I'm
office. I
in the
got bars in the
office.
background.
I got Chara and my entire professional wardrobe in here. My double Brady's.
I got people insulting my room.
People love to insult your room. It's a good time. And we're fully off the rails. This is a place for people to love who love sports to come talk sports. That's what we're here
I
for.
think when we get our watch time goal, Armchair, we drop the off the rails t-shirt.
That's 100% what's going to happen. We're going to have to. We hit the monetization goal. We'll drop the merch. We just need people to keep watching, and we appreciate everybody watching, especially people like Danny who come in and give us his fantasy questions. And yeah, we appreciate that every single time. Do you know who had a bad fantasy day? Everybody in Atlanta.
Oh my God, yeah. What happened there? That's the absolute worst I've ever seen Michael Penix look, and it might be like all time, including college. Like you know me, I don't watch a ton of college football, but the
Same.
times I did, he looked fantastic. That was probably the worst I've ever seen him. Offensive coordinator Zach Robinson was asked to be on the sideline moving forward instead of up in the booth. I really don't think it was his fault. I think this was a big old Michael Penix whiff here. Bijan was still solid. There were people open. It was just not executed. And that comes down to the quarterback. I don't think Zach Robinson deserves much blame here, and that's coming from somebody who's been incredibly critical of Falcons offensive coordinators over the past couple of years. I don't think the Panthers looked good either. Like Bryce Young didn't look good in this.
Yeah.
Tet was obviously just out there raw dogging all of my bets. So that was just a tough scene. Yeah, I just nothing about the Panthers really stood out to me. This was about solely Michael Penix. Michael Penix to me.
Yeah. Say his
Falcons
name
have a
right.
top five. I know. Penix, penis. Falcons have a top five rush attack through 3 weeks, and if Michael Penix can just be serviceable, be a mid-tier passing offense, that team should be a playoff team, whether it's
Should be.
wild card or winning the NFC South. But to win the NFC South, you're gonna have to beat the Panthers, not get fucking skunked 30-0. That's crazy.
How do you
That's
put up
crazy.
nothing? How do you put up nothing?
I don't
It's
know, but I'm
hard
going to
to.
see the
I
Falcons
just
play
want
the
to.
Patriots,
I
and I
need.
hope they do the same.
I need to remind everyone of this. When you kick the ball off, you start at your own 30. Sometimes it's even closer. You need to run the ball 30 yards. You need to produce 30 yards of offense to get into a kickable position to score any amount of points. And you couldn't do that. Are we serious? We like, are we for real right now? Absolutely brutal performance from them. I don't understand it. I don't get it at all.
Shout out Danny being in a place like this before.
Danny, I think all of us who have
Yeah.
partook before have absolutely seen a place like that before. It lives deep in the cockles of our hearts. It's I've played Guitar Hero in a place like that. It's,
Oh yeah, probably doing both at the same time.
yes, yes. No, we want
Might
to
play
talk
guitar here in a
Colts.
minute. Yeah, let's talk
RC
Colts.
talks wants to talk Colts.
Let's talk
I
Colts.
am
Let's go to that game.
okay. So I am not here to
You're drinking the
anoint.
Kool-Aid.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I understand. Like it has been a week schedule. It is. It's a week schedule.
I woke up to
Um,
that text on Monday about Daniel Jones and the Colts, and I was like, "This motherfucker right here, he's gonna he's gonna come on this show and just crown Daniel Jones what everyone."
no, I don't think so. I think that you have to take it with a grain of salt, right? No,
Several, some would say several.
Danny, it is a baseball show. It's a baseball and a football show. We talk about everybody. This is the show that covers everything. We talk about F1. Sometimes we talk wrestling.
We
We're
talk
not.
Ocho,
We talk like most Ocho sports. We had like boxing on top of a shipping container. I don't know.
the downhill cheese chase.
Yeah. We'll do everything. It's fun. Danny Dimes is not the MVP yet, and I saw people saying he's my MVP for this year so far. What are we talking about? What are we really talking? He's had 3 games, 3 good games, but not great games. He's played above replacement level, which is all I guess they needed. It's like the Colts remembered they had Jonathan Taylor, and they're like, "Oh, right, this guy." But it does make me wonder about everybody that leaves New York and does well. Isaiah Rogers, hello, that was a good game. Saquon
Shout out
Barkley,
UMass Amherst, Isaiah Rogers, guy single-handedly fucking won that game.
you may remember Saquon Barkley from such movies as not being on the Giants and scoring the rushing leaders.
Shout out Tooth
Uh,
helping him with history homework too.
yeah, and then I think you remember this guy Daniel Jones, noted quarterback of the Giants, often terrible, tripped on his own feet on his way to a touchdown. That's his legacy right now. His legacy is remember that time he was wide open running for a
That and
touchdown.
shattering the QB contract market.
He
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 was the one that they signed Daniel Jones and everyone collectively went, we got to do something about this. We can't. This is getting out of
he
control.
single-handedly united America. Wait a minute, we're paying that quarterback? This guy?
This has
Um,
to stop.
I I think that he
No
deserves some.
congratulations, nothing.
I think he deserves some flowers. I think he deserves a little bit of respect for being not as bad as everybody thinks he is. However, and this is a big like, however, he has played like one okay opponent, like in the Broncos, and a game they could have lost, and two
Should have
not
lost.
and two not good opponents where they have very handedly won, but mostly on the back of Jonathan Taylor. Like, let's not pretend that Taylor is a bad was
Three
not the
touchdowns in that fucking run he had where he like spun out of 3 defenders and just carried. So like
yeah.
Jonathan Taylor was in his fucking bag on
I
Sunday.
I want a little bit of I'm going to take my own flowers here because I also said
That,
Jonathan Taylor is that dude and people forgot about him. And he was my guy to draft if you were drafting and he's been hella good.
yeah.
Hella good.
I luckily have Jonathan Taylor in several dynasty leagues, and I enjoy the fruits of his labor very often.
So Daniel Jones is not. Can he have a good season? Sure. He can have a big
The thing
season.
with Daniel Jones is we've seen these flashes from him before, where he's good for a couple weeks against bad opponents, and it's really what got him that contract. Like, oh, he had a little bit of a stretch there where he was actually playing pretty competent, and then they locked him up, and everyone went, "Nah, we can't have that," and he fell off a cliff. And he was basically unplayable for 2 full seasons.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
pretty ridiculous.
I still think he is like a decent backup quarterback. Like that's where he's like
Oh,
QB third.
he's a good backup quarterback. He's just
Yes,
maybe he's not a starter.
calling him Indiana Jones and saying he resurrected his career after 3 weeks is a bit of a stretch for me, especially
Would
with
you
the strength of
rather
schedule.
Danny Dimes or Kirk
They play the Rams
O'Chains?
this weekend. I would rather right now. I Daniel
Yeah, I know.
Jones.
I'm giving you 2 of your favorite quarterbacks to
I know.
choose from.
I'm gonna go
Daniel
Daniel
Jones,
Jones.
Daniel
Is there a
Jones,
secret
or
third option where it's like a chair and a rope?
yeah, you could have Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, yeah,
We're not.
basically.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't. He does. He doesn't get his real name.
It's a cracked helmet.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, I'd probably go Daniel Jones in that absolute nightmare scenario, but yeah, it's just because Kirk has been MIA.
Kirk has been MIA. Danny wants to know if Kirk have numbers to get him into the Hall of Fame.
No shot. Just off the top of my head, no shot. Not looking at the numbers at all. My first instinct is no. He's never even won a Super Bowl. And like I feel like if you're Matt Stafford numbers is like that's if you don't have a ring and you have Matt Stafford numbers, you're like in the conversation. Matt Stafford obviously has the ring, but I don't think Kirk goes in that conversation. And while you're bringing that up, talk about the Titans a little bit.
Yeah.
Absolutely glaring holes. I think Cam Ward has been pretty solid. Ayumanner and him clearly have a good connection. I like Chigakonkwo, um, but that offensive line is gonna put him in the hospital. 3 games, 15 sacks, and there's been so many more that should have been sacks where he's just running around, throwing the ball away, just getting it up somewhere. That Titans team is abysmal, but I do think Cam Ward has looked pretty solid in the times that he's actually gotten to do Cam Ward things, which is very limited so far. Um,
His
but
total.
that Titans team is like a no watch for me. If you're playing the Titans, I'm just going to assume you're winning, and I don't need to watch that game.
Yeah, we just bet the money line and call it a day. That's all you do there.
Spread. The money line's going to be too fucked up, I'm sure.
It's always too fucked up. Depends on the points. Then you see, you got to talk about it. 43,000 yards, 288 touchdowns to 126 interceptions.
Now I'm out.
Uh, he's in the Hall of Good. He's in the Hall of Good.
What are his numbers compared to Philip Rivers? I bet they're pretty. I bet
That's
Rivers has better numbers.
Give me a second. I'll pull him up. Let's do it.
I will kick over to a different game here. Let's go to Philip Rivers. We'll call it his alma mater. We'll go to the Chargers and Broncos. It was a 23-20 win for the Chargers. That's back-to-back games now that the Broncos have really just cost themselves with the penalties. If we go back to the Indy game, we have the leverage penalty on the field goal. Gave him
Yeah.
an extra shot from 15 yards closer. That obviously was the backbreaker there. And I mean, it's the same thing in the fourth quarter here. I think they had the unnecessary roughness from I think it was Hufanga in the
Yeah.
closing minutes of that game, and then right after that, Josh Justin Herbert was just dink 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 dink, and then ended with an absolute fucking beauty to Keenan Allen in the end zone. That's like the elite of the elite quarterback plays that Herbert made there. He's like senses pressure, flushed out of the pocket, falling away, and still makes an absolute dime to Keenan Allen.
Favorite team in the AFC this year?
They look really fucking good through the first couple weeks. Herbert was 28 of 47 for 300 yards with a touchdown and 1 pick. At 27 years, 195 days, he becomes the youngest NFL player to reach 2,000 career completions, surpassing the great Drew Bledsoe. It was just his 82nd game, which makes him the second fastest player to reach that mark. Chargers are also now 3-0 in that division, which being 3 weeks in and already winning half of your division games is just fucking huge
Yeah.
for playoff implications going forward. And yeah, like I said, I just think they're very clearly the best team in that division so far. Broncos still are sneaky. If they can get consistent play from Bo Nix and they can knock those fucking penalties down. I think they had 15 in this game.
That's
No, 10,
ugly.
10, 10 times. They were 15th in the league in penalties coming into this game, and they had 10 penalties, which cost them 90 yards. That's literally the length of the field. You gave up a touchdown strictly based off penalties. That can't happen.
So if we look here, we have our side by side stats, which I pulled up on the screen because I'm trying. And it's not formatted right, so you're just going to have to deal with this giant gaping space over here. Philip Rivers has 244 games to Cousins 165 for one. So far more games in the league. 63,000 passing yards and 421 touchdowns. So that's 63 to 43. So 20,000 more yards and 240 or 421 to 288 in touchdowns. So I guess that's your answer.
I'd rather Philip Rivers.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Philip Rivers is the answer. Rivers is in. Rivers is your benchmark, right? Like that's where you're going to draw the line.
Right.
Not close. It's not close, sadly.
Glad we answered that.
Yeah, we went through this. Is why we try to do this stuff. Try to get you the info.
We'll rip through a couple of these games here that I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Mariota filled in for the injured Jaden Daniels. They got the job done. I have one question for you from this game.
Yep.
Trey Tucker fantasy.
Yep.
Where are we at? Guy's got 4 touchdowns. He obviously just had a massive game with 8 catches and 140
I'm going to tell you who Trey Tucker is. You ready who he is?
Yeah.
He's Gabe Davis. Remember Gabe Davis of Buffalo?
Yeah, of course I do.
Gabe Davis
I
of
feel.
Buffalo is no catches, no
Yeah,
yards, or 4 catches for 186 yards and 2 touchdowns. And there is no in between.
yeah.
There's no balance. Trey Tucker will be feast or famine. He is going to be the true boomiest, bustiest mother effer that ever
Chat clip that. I'm sure said bustiest.
lived.
That game was a fucking shit show. Gino threw for 3 touchdowns, didn't turn it over. They got 145 yards out of one of their receivers, and the game was still never close.
Not even a little bit.
Com- Commander's return game was I honestly think that was the difference in this. They had 200 combined yards and a touchdown on 8 total returns. The Commanders did. Like all of their return averages were 20 plus yards from anyone that returned a kick or punt. Um, Field position, especially with the new kicking rules, like that is super fucking crucial. Um, but yeah, it sounds like Jane Daniels is going to be back this week for the Commanders, so that's huge for them. Another one I want to fly through is where'd it go? Seahawks Saints.
Yep.
44-13. This game was over in the first quarter.
Hey, I had something right in this game.
I had Jackson Smith and Jigba, as I do every week.
And I told you Kenny Walker. I liked Kenny Walker today.
You did.
I did. And he went off.
Until the starters were pulled in like the third quarter. It was 21-0 in the first quarter, and that's just a deficit Spencer Rattler is not capable of overcoming. That game was a disaster.
Yeah.
Saints, Dolphins, Jets, and who was the other one we were talking about earlier? Titans. Those 4 teams are going like just horribly unwatchable. If your team is playing one of those, just maybe if you got to do like apple picking or some stupid bullshit for a day in the fall, try to find a week where you're playing one of those teams because you're not going to miss much. And if your team is one of those teams, God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
maybe therapy till next September.
But you're welcome to join on the Drake May bandwagon, although it's not fun right now.
It's fine. We're recruiting.
We are recruiting, but it's not fun. It'll be fine.
It will be fun.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go next? Do you have any games that stuck out to you here?
Rams and Eagles.
Rams Eagles was the big one.
Yeah. And then we got.
I want to talk C.J. Stroud too, but we'll do Eagles Rams first.
Yep.
Eagles 33, Rams 26. And good God, is this just one of the bad beats of all time? Yeah. Rams plus 3.5 was one of the most popular bets this week, and God, is that a horrible way to lose it?
Yep.
2 blocked kicks from the Eagles on a guy who has never had a kick blocked is absolutely wild. And the fact that Jordan Davis, of all people, runs it back, 60 yards, 70 yards? It was a far return for a touchdown that just absolutely shattered bets. I thankfully was not on the Rams this week, but it would have been just right on brand in character for the week I had to have been on this losing side. Puka Nacua is obviously him. Second game in 3 weeks so far with 10 catches and 100 plus yards. Like just the definition of a true number 1 target. Eat your heart out, Jamar Chase. Kyron Williams has just been definition of consistency with that backfield. Blake Corum has come along nicely. Like that Rams offense is just relentless. They're going to get their points against you. And their defense is young, and they have a really good pass rush. We'll see if Daniel Jones can hold up against them this upcoming week, but the Eagles just find a way, man.
Every week, they find a way in the regular season to get it done. They finally
got the passing attack going too. AJ Brown 6 catches, $109 and a touchdown. Devontae Smith 8 catches, 60 yards and a touchdown. Hurts had 4 total touchdowns. He actually threw the ball past 10 yards. Yeah. You see Drew Brees talking shit about them today?
Yes.
It's like the most boring offense I've ever seen.
Yeah, Drew Brees has CTE.
Yeah, for sure. And he's got that weird spot on his face.
He's you know what? He's licked his fingers too many times that it gave him the CTE.
All the bacteria in his brain.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's the real cause of autism. Drew Brees
licking your fingers,
licking the football dust off your fingers. It's not the Tylenol. That's not what it was. It's Drew Brees licking the fingers.
So your oddsism developed at 38.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. He just kept licking the fingers, and that's what happened.
uh, Jalen Hurts, as much as I want to shit on the guy, he just continues to win. I still would pick 10 to 15 quarterbacks in the league I'd rather have than him, but guy wins.
Yeah.
Eagles are a tough beat every week. I know CJ Gardner-Johnson just got cut by the Texans, and Nick Sirianni was asked about it this afternoon if it was somebody he would bring back, and he was like, nope, I'm all set. When you're getting cut from teams strictly because you're a douchebag and people don't want to be around you and you're still like a starting caliber safety in the NFL, it's got to be just an incredibly tough look. Same thing with like, man, I know I have this problem with fumbling. I should really focus on not fumbling. It's like, man, people really don't like me. I get hit by my teammates a lot. Like, I should maybe stop being such a fucking asshole.
That's Trevor Bauer syndrome if I ever heard it.
Yeah, a little self-reflection, maybe journaling, something like that.
Trevor Bauer, I'll take league minimum to pitch. We don't like you. No,
I won't pay you that, pal.
No, nobody likes you. If they liked you, you would have been back already.
If
literally,
one person liked you, they would have been back.
One. All it takes is one.
Does this game take the lid off of the Philly receivers in your mind, fantasy wise, or even just game script wise going forward? Do you think they finally unlocked something, or is this just a Rams secondary issue?
It's a Rams secondary issue. I don't trust the Eagles wide receivers. I
don't either.
They have a high probability of having another bust game before they have another breakout game. In my opinion.
It took 2 block kicks to win this game.
Yes. Yeah.
Which, God, there were so many blocked kicks. There's so many blocked kicks. There were 4 like massive game-changing blocked field goal attempts in week 3. There's one that had the Broncos loss. Even though the Denver's hasn't trailed in the fourth quarter of either of their losses, they lost both of them. Yeah. 2 blocked field goals, like I said in this one, from a guy who's never been blocked before. The Packers block kick, the Bucks and Jets blocked kick, it put the Jets up, and then the Baker ends up moving down the field for a game-winning field goal. Like, it was such a weird week. It was defense, it was special teams, it was kick returns, punt returns, block kicks, block punts, safeties. Like, it was fucking wild. 3 of the blocked field goals came in the last 2 minutes, something that hadn't happened in the NFL since 1990. And 4 blocked field goal attempts in the fourth quarter marked the most on a single day since at least 1978. At least. They don't know. Could go back further.
they don't know.
I love a stat that's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's happened.
I like that they threw in an at least. I don't know, at least this long. It's like we could look further, but we got tired, so this will have to do.
We went through the files and we got to 78. Yeah, I don't do with that what you will.
I want to talk a little bit of football still, but update on the game. We're rolling through. I think we're going to bottom 7 here.
Okay. The last time I checked, it was bottom 6 going top 7, so we must be.
Yeah, it was a quick inning. Barrios is in pitching for the Jays as a reliever.
I was going to say in relief?
Yep. They moved him out of the starting rotation, although I put him back because you can't.
Who's going to start the next couple games for you?
Trey Savage probably starts at some point. Let me see.
And shout out Danny. Still out?
Bassett's still out, I think. They'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. We're going to lose all our games anyway. Danny is on the Drake May bandwagon. We appreciate that.
Fuck yeah.
That's what we appreciate about
you. May's top 5 in yards so far this year. Like he's not been bad. There's been a couple, like I said, with the should have taken a sack or thrown the ball away and go trying to make a play. Hate that. Just do something else about that.
Yeah.
My main issue with the Patriots right now is play calling.
Yeah, they got to figure that out.
The Josh McDaniels experience. But anyway, CJ Stroud. It's probably my last bit of football.
Let's talk CJ Stroud, and then
and how he's making zero progress.
Monday nighter, and then we got to get into this baseball game because it's supposed to be a watch along, and we've watched like some.
None of it. Mostly talking football.
Mostly talking football.
I mean, it's been 4-0 like the whole time we've been on.
It really has. Vladdy's up.
Eric Roche's still in the bottom of the 7th, though.
Yes. If he wants to give up some hits, that'd be great. He's given up like 3. Might be
Yeah, he doesn't
less.
do much of that. He also gave up hits his last outing, and he really doesn't do that 2 outings in a row. So
In my head, I'll tell you, I thought the Jays would go 4-2 in their last six, with one win against the Sox. So I thought that the Sox would take two because they like to make me sweat it out. So
our
Toronto,
magic number is 3 right now to clinch. We'll be down to 2 after this,
if you can hold, let's not
if we
get.
can hold.
Let's not. Toronto has the most come
Nothing
from
is a
behind.
given when you employ Zach Kelly.
The Blue Jays have the most come from behind wins in all of Major League Baseball. So let's just not rule that out, even in the seventh here. So
And we lose 1-run games like it's our job.
yes, um, CJ Stroud is a problem.
Yes. I'm also hearing that he's blaming the offense now, saying that he's being limited and all of the like that all of the things about the Texans right now are absolutely bad news. You're 0-3 to start the season when you were the runaway favorite to win your division.
Mm-hmm.
You just lost to the Jags, who tried to hand you that game.
Yep.
Trevor Lawrence versus CJ Stroud, like that should be a like headline matchup, and it's just not. Both of those guys just underperform week in and week out. Everyone fell in love with CJ Stroud after the rookie season, and
I
he's
get it.
done fucking nothing in over a calendar year, and people are still they just talk about him like he's a top 10 quarterback. I don't think he is. Like I really don't. 2 picks, one basically cost you the game at the end of that. And the turnover issues, like that was his main thing his rookie year. Like, how long did he go without a pick? Like a long fucking time. That was
Yeah.
his whole thing was like ball control, and he was making plays. And now he's doing neither, and nobody seems to really be talking about it. 2 touchdowns, 3 picks, and 599 yards through 3 games so far. That's Tua numbers, and you see the discourse around Tua Tagovailoa all the time. Like same stat line, essentially. I think
It's tough.
Tua's got one more pick and a little bit more yards, but same,
Yeah,
same.
but still not great.
The
I
running
don't know what's
game's
going on with them.
non-existent. You traded away your best offensive lineman. I do like the defense. They have a lot of pieces. I love Derek Stingley. Will Anderson's a beast. I like Jalen Petrie a lot as a safety. Like the defense has pieces, but this offense is just stuck in the mud. Nico, the only reason you scored a touchdown is because Jacksonville blew a coverage and Nico Collins was wide the fuck open. He couldn't have been more open. He was just standing. That picture of the coverage, like you could see the entirety of the Jags logo in the end zone, the entire word Jaguars, and there wasn't a defender there. It's fucking insane.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. just got tossed out of the game for arguing a called third strike. Admittedly, the strike was outside, but umpires have
Inside.
been outside. They've been junk. They've been junk. It's outside the zone.
It's it was definitely not in the
Is
zone, but it was close and it came through the zone. It broke from a lefty and
I
came across the zone. Those
I
are
am
pitches that
of the
are
mind
you're not
that
going to get that call very often.
you're not going to get that call. You that call can go either way. That's a
Yes.
50-50 ball. And it like yeah, they just showed the replay again. It's like it's on the black. Like it's like if it's there, it's like right
Right.
there.
It's on the black, but again, it's a left-handed pitcher thrown to a
But I
right-handed
also
batter.
but I also want to point out that Vladdy didn't really argue. He just pointed to the ground and said that came here, and then he just tossed them. And now he just tossed two more people. He's
Who
it's
else got
it's an ump
tossed?
show.
Schneider, I'm
The
guessing.
no the Schneider might have been tossed, but the pitching coach is doing it. He just told him it was that's terrible. That's terrible. And he told him to I think get his eyes checked or something more colorful. No, Schneider's still in. Schneider's being respectful. I get it. There last night there were a lot of. We'll get
I
into it.
don't
Let's.
think Vladdy should not have got tossed for that. I just watched
No,
the full replay.
it's a little soft to
That
get
was
tossed.
soft as fuck.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie.
It's there's not like
He
he
pointed at the dirt. He
he just
was
pointed at it.
egregious of where he was saying that pitch was,
No,
but it didn't look like he swore at him. It
no, he was.
didn't
I
like
think he was just asking where it was, and the
when
umpire
he
was like,
points
"You're
down.
out."
He pointed down like where he was standing. It's
Yeah,
like okay, that's a little far, but definitely not far enough for you to get tossed. Like I don't know. I'll take it.
unreal, unbelievable. There is nothing that makes me more frustrated than an ump show. I wanted to talk about Monday night, but I feel like
ABS, brother.
I feel like we can't. This is way too
Honestly, I
emotional.
didn't watch Monday night as close as I normally watch a primetime game.
I fell asleep.
I was doing different things. I was not seated watching that game for most of it. I watched the
I went
end,
to
probably the
bed.
last 8 minutes, very intently. Derrick Henry's obviously got to stop the fumbles. That's like your workhorse, your engine on offense, and he's now cost you 2 games.
Yeah,
I know I tuned in briefly for, I love watching the main show. It
yeah, yeah.
just sucks that I work during it. It's very
Yes,
difficult for me to work and watch the show, which
totally
is
get it.
unfortunate. I have to watch it in post most of the time. But I did hear Jeremy talking about it, and he put a lot more blame on Lamar Jackson than Derrick Henry. Um, I thought his reasoning was fair, but you just can't fumble right there. I know you had more chances to win the game, but Lamar's doing what he can. Like he still hasn't thrown a pick this year. Like they're one of the top passing offenses in the league so far. That offensive line was getting him killed the other night. And I think they've given up 12 sacks so far, 11, something like that. And the most in the league has been 15 as the Titans, like I said earlier. But all of those third downs, he was completely under pressure. And when you have a guy as mobile as Lamar Jackson, like you don't come under pressure easily.
Shout out to Mark Andrews for finding that he had hands again, though. How cool is that?
Yeah, those have been gone. They were on vacation for a hot minute.
Yeah. I
Are the
Dan,
Lions back?
no,
I
no,
don't
but
think so either. But
everybody's gonna say they are.
I
They put up
know.
because they put up like 100 points in 2 weeks.
And it was the run game again. Gibbs looked good. Montgomery looked good. They were doing Lions things from
You know
last
I'm a
year,
Monty
but
fan.
they're just leaving a bad taste in my mouth every game. I don't
There's
see
something
it. I
about
don't
it that
see it like I
there's
did last year.
there's something about are they beating up on teams that are having their bad a bad game?
Ravens defense is a problem too.
That's a real problem.
It's a real problem. You let the Bill that whole issue with the Bills where they just came back on you with ease. And it was the same kind of thing, right? Like your defense just folded like lawn chairs and your offense stalled out at the same time. That's now happened in 2 out of your 3 games at the worst possible time.
Big matchup this week for the Ravens,
Who they got?
if I'm not mistaken. It's another one of the offers.
Oh,
Unless I'm mistaken.
the Bills are playing an O for this week too. I think the Bills play the Saints this week. That should be a little get right game after a shitty performance against the Dolphins that they still were able to win.
Yeah, I'm just loading up here. I want to double check. I'm big mad at this fucking baseball game. So
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Ravens defense has a ton of problems, especially when you look at the amount of
yeah,
money they have
Baltimore's
invested
playing
on it
Kansas
right
City.
now.
They're playing Kansas City.
That's a fucking nightmare
One
first few
so
weeks for the Ravens.
so Baltimore goes Buffalo,
3 of your
Cleveland.
first 4 games are Buffalo, Kansas City, and Detroit. That is
Yes,
a tough start to your season.
and you're 1-2, and you're going to Kansas City, who's also one
And they
and two.
played
I need to point out.
They played the Browns in between there, who like obviously they're the Browns and it's Joe Flacco, but
Yeah,
they do have the number 1 defense in the league. They have number 1 in pass defense and number 1 in rush defense. So it's not like that's a walk in the park. You still have to deal with Myles Garrett, and that's always a fucking handful. That clip of the Packers tackle yelling to Jordan Love to run. He's like, I fucked up. I blew it. Myles Garrett's coming for you. You better run.
yeah.
It's a funny clip. But
Um,
yeah, I don't think the Lions are back. I think the Ravens are gonna figure it out, but I'll tell you what, I feel worse about them now than I did week 1.
yeah, it's not great.
Even after the Bills loss, I was like, it happens, but that defense is a real problem. Something you gotta figure something out. Gotta
I
get Tao's thoughts on it.
Yeah, we need to have thoughts on it. Jackson Dart season in New York.
Yeah, if you're the Bengals, are you calling the Giants? Because I am.
Can't be worse.
It can't be worse. Jake Browning,
Hey,
listen, I like
hey,
it, but
listen,
holy fuck, man. You
Russell
got
Wilson.
beat like a drum.
He can throw it to the moon. To the moon.
Moonball.
Moonball. Jamar Chase. You know what Russ can do? Fuck it. Jamar Chase is down there somewhere.
Oh, I wasn't talking about Russ.
You want
I
Jameis?
want famous Jameis on that Bengals
You got to
team,
get one
brother.
of them. One of them. You got to get one of them, right?
I call the Giants and go, what do I got to do for one of them? And then you take your pick on which one you want. I prefer Jameis. You know my thoughts on Russ, but either has got to be an upgrade over Jake Browning.
Either
And
would be
again,
an
he's
upgrade.
played well in stretches, but I've now watched you throw way too many picks against the Jags and the Vikings.
Did you
I'm good.
do you know what a turf toe injury is?
It's like the tearing of the tendons that connect your toe to the
Like
bottom of your
that like
foot.
allow your feet to like your toes to move.
Yeah,
And
it's horrible. It shouldn't be called turf
it's
toe.
such a bad name for such a
Yeah,
miserable
turf toe
injury.
sounds awful. I remember the first time I heard about it was the fucking Big Show in WWE when I was a kid. He was like
Yeah.
doing an angle where he was being a pussy and didn't want to fight John Cena. He's like, I got turf toe. Sorry, I can't. And since then, I always thought it was just like this like minuscule minor injury. And then the Joe Burrow's like, no, my foot's falling off. Like I'm in a wheelchair. It's like, oh, this is for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've heard a whole lot of turf toe discourse over the last couple weeks here.
Winston in Cincy would be fun, Danny. It would
It
be a
would
lot
be
of fun.
so fun, dude. T. Higgins has 7 catches for 105 yards and 1 touchdown through 3 games, and you just paid him all that money for what? For Jake Browning to not be able to find him for half the season while Joe Burrow recovers? Go get famous Jameis and let's have some fucking fun, huh?
You're in a good position because you managed to win some of those games, and Baltimore has not.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I was
like,
just gonna say your
get
main competition in that division is also faltering right now.
so
So let's get
go get
ahead of it.
go get ahead of it. Go get your win.
You have
That's
the
what you need to
worst
do.
passing offense in the league right now, and you have two of the highest paid receivers in the NFL. Like, can we
Unbelievable.
fucking do something? All of your fantasy investors are just losing their mind. Full fucking panic attack.
Yeah.
Screaming into the void. Like, go get Jameis. I want Jameis on the Bengals. It'd be so much fun.
All right. Let's talk some baseball. Although
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm not entirely convinced I want to talk baseball right now, but
Oh, we gotta talk playoff implications, even if we're not talking Sox Blue Jays.
well, we
But
can. No, we should listen.
4-0, top of the eighth, and low Vaughn's at the dish. You better be careful.
It doesn't matter. The umpires do not like anything Toronto is doing. Not a singular
Nathaniel
thing.
Lowe and his not low carb diet.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close. That was almost fair down the line. That would have been fucking electric.
It won't
I'm just
matter.
done.
Nothing matters. This is my problem. Yesterday, I want a little bit of a rant here. I need like 45 seconds. It's probably going to be longer than
Let's
that.
hear it.
The Toronto Blue Jays have 3 players who have over 300 as batting averages. They have 3 players in the top 10, and not a single one of them is talked about. I saw the first MVP candidate graphic the other
Barrios
day.
hurt.
No, he got moved to the. Why did he like? Is he wincing or something? Let's see.
No, I just don't know why Schneider came out.
Oh, I don't know. No idea. No idea. You're ahead of me, so I just saw the down the line.
Gotcha.
Um,
Okay.
I don't understand how there's not more conversation about these guys, and I mean that respectfully. Like I get it. It's the Blue Jays. And like there's
It's not like they're hitting 300 for a Blue Jays team that's in fourth place. You're in first place in the most competitive division in the whole league.
right. So like, what are we even talking about here? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's pretty frustrating to be honest with you, because they don't get any respect whatsoever. Odds are released often for this time of year for World Series. Such and such a team is going to win the World Series, and you need to go check it out. It doesn't make any damn sense. The Jays are always way down the list, like super far down the list, and that's brutal. I don't understand it because all of the teams that they put ahead of them have lost their season series to Toronto. It's not like they're like a couple of teams that are like, oh, they've never beaten these guys or they're 500. Like it's like the Yankees are ahead of them. It's like the Yankees aren't even ahead of them in the standings. What what are we talking about? And then last night, Red Sox Jays game 1. Red Sox are up 1-0. It's been a pretty good. It was a pretty competitive battle. George Springer with a guy, two men on, hits a screecher down the third base line. It went over the bag. They called it a foul ball, and George rightfully said, if you just want New York to win, let me know and we'll just stop trying. It feels so bad when everything seems stacked against you. You have Vladdy being tossed from a game here just for the sake of tossing him. It like us against everyone. Is that what we're aiming for? Is that what you really want? Or are we like trying to have good baseball here? I would much rather look. Yeah, Barrios is like he's unsure. Yeah, he's unsure what's going on. He doesn't know what the hell is going on.
Blue Jays Twitter, I'm just scrolling through with tweets with Barrios in it, and it's all people being like, "Why the fuck is he coming out of the bullpen? What are we doing? Waving the white flag, I guess." Like, it's very bleak over there right now.
It's bleak everywhere. Well, what are we supposed to do? What are you
Yeah.
supposed to do? You're down 4-0. You can't bring in all of your big arms. You brought in Louis Varland already. What are you going to bring in? Sir Anthony Dominguez for an inning right now? You need someone to go a little bit longer than one, and you got to try to get the offense going. The bats have been quiet for like a week and a half. It's been 2 weeks actually of quiet bats, and I need them to figure it the fuck out because it is brutal to watch, regardless of playing the Sox. Like, I mean, I know this is a gift for you guys because you're on the fringes trying to get in. So, like, I get it from the Boston side of this. As a baseball fan, I want competitive games, and I don't want an ump show. I want the umpire to have nothing to do with the outcome of the game. Nothing. Frankly, the less he has to do with the outcome of the game, the better it is.
ABS coming in next year. I
But
will say I'm gonna be sad that it's gonna kill framing, but it's all right.
yeah,
Like
a little bit. You only get two challenges.
Kirk's behind the dish right now, right?
Yeah, he's
He
a
framed
master.
the he framed the fuck out of that Nate Lowe strikeout just now.
Yeah, he's a master.
Narvaez has been beautiful to watch with that shit this year too.
Russ
Um,
Martin used to be one of the best in the world to do it.
Bailey for the Giants this year
Yeah,
has been really good at it too.
you're still going to have guys that have to do it because you only get two challenges a game, right?
Right.
And if you're wrong, you lose it. But if you're right, you get to keep it. So,
Yeah, I believe
like,
so.
I don't want to see people doing it like second inning, nobody on, nothing game, and you're like, nah, I challenged that one. I think when there's like stakes involved, sure,
I love it for guys like Roman Anthony that just absolutely spit on pitches that
yeah,
like his eye is already so good, and if we're going to be able to take strikes away from the other team with the challenge system because he knows his eye's that good and he knows when he's right, like
just has to
that's
be
going to be huge.
the right time. That's all. I
Yeah.
just want to see people doing it at the right time.
I agree though, and I saw was it John? It must have been John that was putting it in the Discord talking about the amount, just the sheer volume of calls
Yes.
that are affected by the umpire. It
Yep.
was like 15 to 20% of all pitches are like just called wrong. Like
Yeah.
that's a crazy amount. And like I get it, it's a very
Oh, fuck's sakes.
prehistoric way to be. Yeah, it sounds like things are Narvi!
All right, that's it for the watch along. Thanks for watching.
Narvi fucking nuke 7-0, baby.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm not watching
Here we
baseball.
go.
I'm not watching
Here we
baseball. I'm
go.
done.
Sox?
Fuck this
Sox
league.
kid? The captain, El Capitan with the fucking piss missile. Oh, what a game. What a series the boys showed up. It's because Bregman posted shit about the town today. You can't post town clips and not go out and put on a fucking masterclass, dude. That's just not something that can happen.
All right, you got a Stone story. I'm out of here. What the fuck?
Can we talk Tigers real quick?
Yeah, we can talk Tigers.
Then I'll go down. Get out of here. You can go have a fucking stiff drink. Tigers have lost 7 straight. Just a meteoric collapse for the Detroit Tigers the last couple weeks, really the last month or two. Shout out Williams in the Discord. He has been calling it for a long time. And I was like, he's being dramatic. Tigers are going to be fine. They're going to be just fine. No, he was right. He was right. They've fallen off at the absolute worst possible time. A team that should have bought at the deadline and a team that should have sold at the deadline both did neither, and now they're passing each other like ships in the night. The Guardians, dude, for a team that I called absolutely dead, they have just taken off the last couple weeks. They were 15 and a half games back on July 9th,
Mm-hmm.
and now they are deadlock tie with the Detroit Tigers for that division. Um, the good news for Cleveland is if they win that division, they're obviously in. It's really the only way they get in at this point is to win that division, and they might knock their rival, the Tigers, right on out of that thing. They still hold the tiebreaker with the Red Sox, which makes games like tonight that much more important for the Sox. But a crazy finish in the Central, and again, I said I was like, man, AL's pretty locked up, huh? Like we know what teams are going to be in, but we just don't know what order. It's come down to the fucking wire, and this is why you play
We don't
162
we don't
games.
know what teams are. At one point, it was Houston and Detroit, and now we've got the
Yep.
Mariners and the Guardians.
Mariners
So,
clinched last night.
yep.
And they had some crazy fucking wins against the Astros last week too. The Victor Robles shit at the end of that game, like that. Cal Raleigh just hitting nukes. He had 2 home runs in one of those games. What's he at, by the way? Is he at 58 or 59?
I don't know. Fuck this team.
All right. Let's try to cheer Armchair up. We'll go kick over to a Stone story here. This one's fun, Armchair. We like
So,
a good
does
heist.
it, does it involve buying me dinner before you fuck me like that?
No dinner bought. Actually, nothing bought, but somebody's got the money for it, I'm sure. Authorities in Orlando, Florida, are looking for a man who appeared to be decked out in scuba gear in connection with a robbery at a popular Disney-owned entertainment area. Deputies were called to the Paddlefish restaurant, which is just, that's like vintage Florida, right? That's couldn't have picked a better name. Just after midnight on Monday last week for a report of a robbery, the Orange County Sheriff's Office said that victims told deputies that a man entered the restaurant, took cash, and left. No one was injured. Quote, this incident occurred after the restaurant was closed and there were no patrons present, the sheriff's office said. A photo released by authorities showed a figure wearing goggles, a wetsuit, gloves, and what appeared to be a scuba diving hood. You can't see Dick. It looks like a cartoon drawing. Like it's like a blacked out Mr. Peanut. That's what it looks like. The sheriff's office added that the investigation continues. A representative for Paddlefish declined to comment. Paddlefish is a seafood restaurant on a modern steamboat in the water at Disney Springs, a shopping and dining area in Lake Buena Vista. This guy purchased scuba gear, scoped out this restaurant on top of a steamboat,
Yeah.
went through gator infested water, got up there and stole, I think it was $20,000 he got away with. Also, I am pretty certain that this was an inside job. Like many other things, I am certain about being an inside job. This can add to the list. Uh, Two people were at the restaurant counting money at the end of the day. Guy enters with scuba equipment, no weapon, no witnesses, no patrons there, no injuries to either person. So they basically just handed him the money. Nobody knows what he looks like, no witness, like nothing has come out about this except that it happened and the guy got away with 20K. Sounds like an inside job to me. Like we gotta
Does.
talk to the people that were there. It's like you and me are the only people in there, Armchair.
It doesn't make any sense,
It's
does
got
it?
to be one of us, brother. Also, I don't know about how many robberies get committed with just no weapons. The guy's in scuba gear. You got to be
Yeah.
quicker than him, right?
What
Like,
is this? What is this? Europe?
yeah, something's going on here. Something's fishy.
You ever watch British cop dramas? They always have no
I
guns.
haven't, no.
You watch there's like a British cop show. You're like, I'm gonna watch this, and it's pretty good. And there's all like they do a really good job of writing them out. But like none of the police have like guns.
Me and
Like
Birdie
none
were
of them.
trying to write a sketch about Scottish cops at one point and fell off, but
And
it was there. We were cooking with gas. It was going to be fantastic.
58 home runs for Rowley, and fuck this team. All right, that's it. That's it for me. I'm
If you
gonna go.
want to rob any local establishments, make sure that you plan a water escape.
That's all you got to do. Just a little water escape.
I'm sad that I've seen no articles name him as Danny Ocean. Feels like a missed opportunity to me.
Well, he's kind of Danny Riverboat. It's like
Steamboat Danny.
a little Steamboat Danny, a little less Danny.
Also, robbing from Disney is like
That's a move.
that's fine. That should be allowed. How much do they steal from us on a regular basis?
You're not
Armchair?
really
It's got to be
robbing.
thousands.
You're not really robbing, then, are you?
No, you're Robin Hood.
Thanks for jumping in, everyone. Appreciate everybody for the football chat, for the fantasy questions, for the Red Sox enjoyers. I hope you have a great night. I'm not gonna go.
I'm doing pretty solid.
I'm gonna watch something else. I don't know. Fuck baseball. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the postseason as the wild card, which is undoubtedly what will be. You can.
I'll see you. I'll see you in the wild card.
No, you'll win the division at this point. So
the Yankees have the softest fucking baby shit schedule. They're gonna win.
It's bullshit. They're gonna be tied for the division lead after tonight. So that's it for us. We see you on Sunday. Are you in for Sunday?
I'm a game time decision for game time decisions.
I will be available game time decisions. If not,
I have a late night Saturday and company here Sunday, so we'll see if we can get in here.
It's called Uber. Uber X. You can see yourself out. I made breakfast.
I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right here. It's
Well,
just whether I'm physically capable of doing the show or not.
Yeah, just like stay out of the shot. I'm busy
over there.
Bring me some eggs. I got shit to do.
Here's some earbuds. Put them in full volume and don't talk.
Just shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth a little bit. For Dubs, I'm Armchair. We see you.